Pain and trauma are integral parts of existence, and they are not going away. They are part of existence even if human beings left. Animals and plants have pain and trauma. It is part of being alive, and so is love and caring, and those feel wonderful, and pain and trauma feel terrible, and they work together to move life, all of life, forward. But we have gotten this idea, and humanity has, that somehow we can create a world without pain and trauma. Used to, we had fairy tales we would teach children who showed them that there is pain and trauma in the world, that, like Hansel and Gretel, where the woman cooked them in the oven, and yes, there are things to be afraid of. Yes, there are dark forces everywhere. That's part of, they're good forces and dark forces, and they work together to, there's God and the devil, and both are necessary to move us forward. And we need to go back to teaching children to make them strong. So, you tell children that the world is just a wonderful place full of love, and then they're going to be very upset when they find out that that is not the case. And that's what's happened now with this Antifa and all these. They were told that the world was a loving, caring place, and now they see that it's not, and they're trying to blame the people that are trying to hold the world together, because we have to, they talk about masculinity being toxic, which it is. But what they don't talk about is that toxicity is necessary to fight back against the forces that are against humanity, and they are everywhere. They are all over, and the toxicity that is part of masculinity allows men and makes them excited to go into places that otherwise they wouldn't go into. They do some terrible, terrible things like medicine. Finding out how the body works. Well, how did they figure out that all the different organs? Well, they cut open some corpses and probably some living people and they did some really scary, horrible things that was even scary for them, but they had to know, and that toxicity pushed them forward. And that's how we got modern medicine, was through that pain and that heartache and that horror. And that horror is always part of the world. It is part of existence, and it will come and it will attack you like it is attacking all these Antifa people who don't know that it's just part of existence. Or you can accept that it is part of existence, and then you can use it to your own benefit.